One moment. Huh? What do you mean? Yeah? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that, though? Hmm? It's not scheduled, I just chose to.
I'll race you there.
Wait, you're making it sound like it's the bad thing.
Dodge this! Wind blade!
No escape.
Freeze!
I didn't know you were making a joke. So I took it literally. Because it didn't seem like no joke to me.
Dodge this!
Here. Surrendering will be gentle. Here. Ha. Here.
Freeze! This one will be frozen in time. Ah! Ah! blade! Disappear!
Get him! No one escapes my sights!
Freeze!
Blitz. Hit.
My favorite OST, huh? Don't know, that's a hard one. Because this is quite... Oh, combat film. Fontaine then. So the rest of them are shit. Because Mondstadt's boring, Inazuma's too hectic, Zuma is too hectic. Leeway is just eh. So combat specifically, the only option is Fontaine. Inazuman, I can't be friends with people who like the Inazuman boss music. You know what I mean? Because like, that shit is just noise. It's crap. Again, that's a mixture of either Leeway or Fontaine. It really depends, if it was, I don't know. That one's a hard one. But then again, I also like the town musics and. I suppose exploring Inazuman is too hectic. Simrose is too hectic because it's just most of the time you run into monsters and then you just hear that stuff. But I love the Samsara music in the town itself. Which is... Yeah, that's from the town, not from the exploration. But I think my favorite exploration music is a mixture of either Fontaine or Leeway. It really depends where I am in the game. But Sumeru's exploration is too hectic, but the town is the Samsara music. Because that's not the exploration music, that's just, you know, normal sound. Huh. Wait, what the fuck? What's going on? What is going on? I didn't realize I could do that.
A reward on the road.
Oh, a free chest. Okay. Hey, you got a trophy for that? I didn't realize. I forgot that was there. I need to do that on my other account then. Yeah, I've done it before on my main account, but I've never. I forgot that was there in my rerun. We built the city. We built the city on beans on toast. Built the city. Built the city on beans on toast. Cathedral city. I was pulled away from because there was a coffee spill on the floor and I had to clean it up and change my bed because it had gone into the covers. But I didn't even touch it, so I don't even know how that even happened. And I got pulled away from more laundry.
Thank you for complete.
Woohoo!
Add Ash.
Alright, give me those rewards.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, but it, you know, I don't get a choice.
The Abyss Order. Enemies of the human race. Even the underground networks rarely come across any information on them. With that said, it was a bit of a hassle, but I managed to dig up a few clues.
Really? That quickly? You really are well
Yeah,
connected, Master D. Luke.
Dawn Winery's
Come to
music
think
is
of it,
amazing.
Mr. Big Animo God Barbados, why exactly do you need the help of mere humans?
How do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, were once known as the Seven Archons. Each Archon presides over their own part of Teyvat. That is the role the Archons play. Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I don't like the idea of ruling Mondstadt, and I don't feel Mondstadt would really like it either.
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule. We have not forgotten Barbados' wish for Mondstadt.
Jean, you're such a devotee. Maybe someone got a little too free and is just too lazy to care.
However it may have come to be, I haven't been back to Mondstadt for an extended period of time. Without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon among the Seven. Aw, you flatter me.
Oh, such a humble god. Is it a blessing or a curse? But we digress. Let's get back to the topic at hand. The common enemy of all mankind. We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the winery.
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not let it escape.
What do you mean? No, Nahida doesn't... She's trapped away. Did you forget? They physically locked her in Samsara where she couldn't come out. So it's not that she didn't want to preside over them, she couldn't. Because she was trapped. So, I don't get your point.
Well, that's not bad.
So I don't get how you're trying to say that Nahida gives the city freedom when she doesn't do it by choice.
Is this an answer from this world?
Are you trying to confuse me, or are you just generally being numb?
Let it rain.
With the wind! Don't get frostbite.
She's not the weakest, she's the youngest. But she's not the weakest at all. Nahida's one of the strongest. What do you mean? She's not the weakest, though. Not by a long shot.
Let's spark things up a little.
That, if calling her the weakest is just insulting. And I thought you were a Nahida fan. Guess not. Guess I was wrong about you.
What's this? After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy dispersed from its body. It seems that energy was being used to cut off the connection between me and Dvalin. Huh. Do you know if Storm Terror's
Yeah, because you need to pay attention to the actual story.
Of course. I believe the people of Mondstadt
If you
all
paid
know
attention
of it.
to the actual story, it would
After
have said all
Dvalin
this.
woke up, he
And
took
then
the
I wouldn't have
ancient
to
ruins
explain
as his
all that.
lair. As it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world, the entrance to the ruins is also sealed by a special barrier. But now, as the energy dispersed from the Abyss Mage, I was able to read the rhythmic flow of how the barrier's magic was woven. I must admit, it sounds even more horrendous than a chorus of hilly churls, but it should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier and reach Storm Terror's lair.
Which means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to avoid any direct confrontation.
No. When there are no other options left, it is my responsibility to alter our course of action. If slaying him
Venti's
is
a
our
male.
only choice, I will gladly become the knight that leads the charge.
You mean him?
Fortunately, we have yet to need to go that far.
Venti's a he, not a
By
her.
that, you mean...
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our trump card. Our real trump card? The Traveler, of course.
The Traveler?
Correct. But you have a much more precious forte. The impurities in the tears and the curse that binds Dvalin belong to the same maleficent power. Which means...
You
Then-
tone-deaf
then
bard!
don't-
Don't you see how crazy
They
this
don't
is?
rush your typing.
You've seen what Dvalin is like when he's ticked off. She'll be swallowed whole before she even gets to lift a finger.
What do you mean she? Where's...
Hey. Nice plan. Worth a shot.
I am with you, honorary knight.
Oh, so we just need to fight monsters from the abyss and a dragon. No pressure or anything.
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
And so, epic actions of brave
Yeah.
heroes finally
Venti
leads
is
to
the
this 11th
weakest.
hour.
Because he doesn't do anything, and he severed off most of his ties off with Celestia before he had the Genosis was even. The only reason he had powers still left was because of the Gnosis. But now that Sonora took the Gnosis, he's literally he's even weaker. That's not true. Are you trying to piss me off today? You're doing a good job with it. Well, that's the point. They're not supposed to help you. Otherwise, it would take away from the gameplay.
Come a
You
little
really are
closer.
starting to tick me off, though.
Windblade!
Oh, you're such a nerd, Lauren.
Dodge this!
Well, you're doing a good job.
I'll keep this close.
It's a storm barrier. It looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have. I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm barrier. Wait. What is that?
Enemy attack! Prepare your...
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Wait, what's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly troll camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
Freeze!
You're not even gonna apologize?
Yeah!
The hilly trolls usually do not venture into areas with high elemental concentrations.
No, you're not gonna apologize.
It puts a heavy burden on their bodies.
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, yet they shouldn't have been able to determine that we would come. They're presumably spreading their forces to halt our plans.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the wind.
It actually opened. You're not entirely useless, Tone Deaf Bard.
This is it. We are now entering Storm Terror's lair. Watch yourselves. Let's move.
But don't you realize that would have made me feel worse? No? Or do you just not care? Yeah, I'm aware. Maybe not. So, by not apologizing, you've done more harm than good, no? So you thought it was right to not speak and not apologize for your own actions?
Fascinating.
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
Oh. You do have a point. It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Hey, check out that rope.
I suppose we could make use of that wind current.
Let's make a detour then.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
God, Venti's annoying.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. Simply saying there's more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drank in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
With the wind! Dodge this! Quite the find. Right. A reward on the road.
Look, a wind current! It might lead us to the top of the tower.
Yeah, I know. I didn't press confirm, stupid phone. I don't want to live anymore.
Is this an answer from this world? Reward on the road.
Oh, we can't advance any further. The ruins seem to be guarded by ancient seals.
No, you think?
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just happens to be nesting in these ruins for now. These ruins even predate the existence of the Four Winds. Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. It was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a chance on the...
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light... If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this actuator. Let's put the last part back and see.
Reward on the road.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there are 3 more corresponding light actuators to activate. I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins around here.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his
He doesn't walk it.
He...
Yep, it's this boring part. I'm trying to get it done as fast as I can. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Wow, this light actuating ceremony does work magic. It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground. Let's start looking for the next puzzle.
Wind blade!
Cool it!
Is this an answer from this world?
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze! Ah!
Hence where the
It
boys
seems
are.
2 of the halos have become solid ground. One more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken.
Excuse me, I'm outside. I want the door open. It wasn't. I said, push it open. So open the bloody door all the time. Look at you. You can shut it up and never. You think you do uni. You can lock it all you want. Well, you do uni. You can lock your bloody door. I've been eating and boiling. I want to leave it open. Oh.
Disappear!
Cool it!
You've been a naughty boy.
Twin blade!
Cool it!
Come a little closer.
It's done! Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt, just like the legend of Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Even Master D-Luke accompanied us to the very end, despite only being an accidentally involved bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom? She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city without the reign of a king, and its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst the 7 nations. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon be free too. No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him. And no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, May the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
It will be clean.
What? You know, I did last minute rain come to tell you that now.
I'm not gonna.
Almost.
It's not almost. It's almost ready. Do I have permission to save up for the Noel banner? After I get like a 20 purples? I'm just asking so that, you know, I can make sure.
Look! There are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated
After
on
I
his
get
wounds.
the 20 purples,
The Abyss Order
I'll
must
then
have
save
cursed the
up for the
wounds.
Noel banner.
That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots.
Yeah, I understand. Hang on, I forgot to heal.
Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. Extract and condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Yeah. No chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. Cool it! Wind blade!
Yeah. This is Dvalin's ace in the hole. Celestinum Finale Termini.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to names.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step.
Try not to enjoy this too much. Do it.
Freeze!
No chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Cool it!
Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah! Wind blade!
Brace yourselves. No chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck. Yahoo!
There we go.
This place is gonna collapse!
Booyah.
It's been a while since we flew like this together. How, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animo Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my...
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt, and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere, and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ta-da! Ta-da!
Yeah, pretty much. It's at least it's free.
Everything's ready. Let's go.
Let the magic begin!
I gotta save up for that 4 more purples. And then I can do the Noel banner. Son of a... Oh.
Let it rain.
Windblade! A reward on the road.
Probably cool enough for my belief. One more, but I don't know what's going on. She's downstairs, wasn't she? Let's run outside.
Delicate frostbite. Dodge this.
Come a little closer. Going out is tiring.
Wind blade! Freeze!
My favorite. Well, I haven't done many hangout quests, so I wouldn't know. I've done more key quests than I have. Did you mean key quests? Because I haven't done all the hangout quests, so there's no way I would know. Oh, I appreciate the follow. Whoever just followed. Thank you.
Wine and adventure.
Hello, how are you? Sorry. My favorite key quest. I don't. Favorite key quest, huh? Maybe Chidori's? I like that key quest. It's pretty cool. Oh, okay. You make, kind of VTubers, huh? Like, is it more of a commission thing, or you just do it just because?
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant. Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that.
'Cause 2D PNG, easy to make. Is easy.
That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how you resolved this crisis. When I brought you into the city that day, I was just doing my duty as an outrider.
Yeah, it's just not easy to rig the 3D ones.
Have you been waiting for us here this whole time?
I still need to get someone to make my own 3D.
Doesn't mean I don't have work
Either
to do.
that or I'll have to learn using
I'm dealing
Blender.
with the aftermath of the crisis as we
bum.
speak. Aftermath? Here? What happened in Mondstadt? While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise.
Or do you just
I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back.
Oh, PNG's very easy.
Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps.
PNG, you don't have to rig, you
started
use
making
the Discord
preparations back
function
then,
to make
Mondstadt
them
would be in
switch.
much greater danger by now. Me too. But I have a strange feeling that we're not out of the woods yet. Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this.
I don't need to do PNG tuber.
Our best
I can make
guess
my own.
is that the Abyss Order
I've made
is
way
behind
too
it.
many
They've
2D and
taken over the
PNG.
Hilly Churls. Good thing we saved Dvalin,
Depending on
or
what
they
your
might have
prices
taken him
are.
too.
I can think
That's
about
right.
it.
And since
You'll have
I'm
to
the
show me what you
outrider,
make,
it's
though.
up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory.
I have a
listening
design.
to all
I
this
just can't
somber talk.
implement it into 3D.
I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone got caught up in the Storm Terror crisis.
speak
There's
to
no time like the
my
present,
mod
right?
about it.
You guys hungry?
And then he'll let me know
You
about
bet.
it since
You
I'm
may
streaming.
have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time. Awesome, let's go. It's been way too long since I last
I
ate a
would
sticky
highly
honey roast
appreciate
myself.
that if we can talk to him.
Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there.
Speak to my
I
mod
just have to
about
clean
it,
up here real quick.
and then they'll pass it on to me. I have a Discord. I have a Discord channel. It would look. I have a design. I have several designs actually. I need to figure out which one I want to actually. Or do I go? Because I use my 2D one at the minute. Wait, even though it's a pain in the ass, but I might want to go back to my old design.
Welcome to Mondstadt.
Sure. Can you speak to my mod about it? They'll pass it on to me.
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure.
Will do.
Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and
I need to
finding
find
lost puppies
my
are over.
old
The
design.
age of adventure is upon us. Roll up,
It's the same
youngsters.
design as
Join
the
Adventurers Guild today.
one on my
In this
YouTube
time
channel
of great
profile.
upheaval, we must What? What? The Storm Terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting clanmaster's speech?
Give me a minute.
Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
Let me try and find my old design, because realistically I want that one made. It really depends on what your pricing range is. Or if you can make it, rig it, and then I'll pay you later, or when I can. If that's a possibility, I can do that. One sec. Oh, damn it. Google's being buggy.
Long live the heroes.
Oh, I don't need banners.
Thank
I've
you.
got banners and stuff.
Many trade routes have closed due to the storm terror incident.
I can do
we
banners.
can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables.
I
But if
can
the wine
do.
supply dries up, we're all
I know.
doomed.
I've made my own layers. I just don't.
I
set them
cannot
up.
imagine a world without wine. I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
No, it's not that one. That's the 2D design. I want to go back to the old design, the better one. I never managed to rig it. If I can find it, give me a minute. No, I don't want to do that. How do I? Where did I put it? You'll have to give me a minute. I don't remember where I put the thing. It's in my archive somewhere. I don't want 2D. I'm fine with 2D. It's just the 3D one I need help with.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin,
Hey.
one of the Four Winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the
Probably in my
Dragon of
folder.
the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
If I can find the damn thing.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
No, not that one. dear, where did I put it? It's here somewhere.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Greetings. May I take your order?
There it is.
Why so
Found
cold?
it.
I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship.
Oh, do show me what kind of similar art style you make, though.
It seems your great battle sharpened not only your combat skills, but your wit as well. A knight after my own heart.
I'm trying to send him the
Bask
thing.
in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thoughts.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
There you go,
Thinking can
send
be
it
an
to you.
arduous task, you know.
Pilot.
Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited, and watched for their next move. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churls' cries sounded from the city gates. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order. They are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
How do I message people?
And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he's slipped away. Clear sign of... Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please. It's been getting quite busy recently.
You have no idea how long I've been trying to find a decent artist that's, you know, budget friendly.
So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step?
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about his sister.
Huh?
It's the whole reason I took up games design in the
well,
first place.
I guess this is
to learn
goodbye
Blender.
for now.
But that didn't get me very far.
Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius. And that's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you.
Ember.
All right,
So
now
cute.
let's eat before it gets cold.
Can you send me screenshots, Pilot, of what the whole conversation is like?
That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
Wait. I need to ask a question.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Oh, sweet.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Oh, that's awesome! Sorry, I'm too excited. Oh, yay! Sorry. Must contain enthusiasm. I'll make sure to credit you with the art and stuff on trailers and stuff. If that's if you want me to. Annie. And then I'll make sure I credit her and stuff because, you know, I've been waiting so long to find an artist. And usually they're really pricey. Usually they're like really expensive. Tried Fiverr, tried all sorts to find an artist who does it for on a decent budget. Wait, do you pay in installments or how does that work? This is making me really giddy. It's gonna look so cute.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church.
Oh,
she is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance.
I think that would be easier
Fortunately,
for
everything was
us.
resolved peacefully.
Oh, it's Barbara.
I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story.
Just let me know how much
So,
it is.
Did you bring the Holy
I'll
Lyre
have
with
to.
you?
I'll have to repay you
Cannot
somehow.
ask you to keep
Pilot.
defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
Even if we just pay small for now.
Did bring it with us. It's just...
I need to figure out how to set up my overlays and stuff.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding.
Oh dear.
The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
Oh no. Venti's gonna do the trick thing.
How could this holy liar, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again.
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the holy lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? Tone deaf, Bard! Hey, don't go!
Yeah, if she wants to be a mod though, she can do. Keep her around on the channel, you know? And artists will always get credited for their work. We don't like an art thief. Well, English.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the
Signora.
streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
You should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
If she wants to do other things though, she can. It's just, I only want the 3D model. Because I can make all the rest myself. Since I've made all the emotes so far anyways.
You're awake. I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient, but he just said it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time.
Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck? So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard
Is
of
that
them
what she-
before.
Oh, okay.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an
That looks
internal
2D.
magical focus that
That looks
resonates
2D,
directly
though. It
with
doesn't look
Celestia
3D.
itself, known as a gnosis.
Or maybe I'm just so used to seeing bunch
It's
of
just
stuff.
a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
Then again, all the high-end
So
stuff
who
are really
was that
pricey
nasty
anyways.
woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest
That's
of the
fine.
Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from the Zeppeljárny Palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis. How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone,
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander.
Just checking a few things.
Yep. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Great. So, if you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a... Well then.
Are you here to play with me?
Dodge this!
The citizens shine no longer.
A reward on the road.
Have you heard? Storm Terror.
Did something bad happen again?
Have you heard? Storm Terror.
Storm Terror. Did something bad happen again?
Have you heard? Storm Terror.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the...
You open the window. Just now. Oh, I think you like mixing around. Get this room swept.
Busy, that's why.
Busy doing what?
Busy.
Chatting to friends, that's not busy.
I'm not talking to them, what do you mean?
Busy with what?
I'm busy.
Well, you don't give me a reason,
It's Nanya.
Well, you're not doing nothing then, you're just playing games.
No, I'm not playing games.
So what are you busy with?
Busy. You don't need to know, do you?
You're lying then. You're lying.
No, I'm not.
Sure then. Uni?
It might not be uni, it's so busy.
Might not, so it's definitely not.
There's activities every time I try to do uni stuff. Anyways, you...
I want that room open, it's cool. Is there one around?
I want it shut.
I don't want it shut, it's quiet. You live in this house and you listen to me. Don't give me father.
No, right.
Eh? You gotta listen. Look your room.
I am listening.
Ellie, get those bed covers changed. Come on, Ellie, room pongs. In your blinds. Hey?
Can I pause stream and talk to you in call for a little bit, right? Pilot?